Recording. All right. So I'm here with Ksenia today. Ksenia is one of my coaching clients who gave me some amazing news a few days ago, and I thought that it would be nice to hear from you, your experience with coaching and what you got out of it. And we'll keep the great news for the end. So can you start, please, by telling us what situation you were in before the coaching, which kind of problem you were having, and what you wanted differently in your life?
hmm I would say to stick to the essential, in a nutshell, the situation I was finding myself in the end of September and in the beginning of October when we started was kind of falling or staying in the vacuum when future direction is not clear,
Mm,
or as if you were doing something but there was no clear movement forward, or there was no feeling that something is happening or changing, and that was lacking for me very
mm,
much.
mm. Which kind of frustrations or problems were you facing toward that when you were in this situation where you couldn't know precisely which direction to move forward to? What was your experience like?
Probably the most difficult was frustration related to the absence of feeling where to go, where to move, because there were many things that I was sincerely interested in, but there was no prioritization that we made, and that helped me eventually open up something at a completely new topic, a passion for me that I believe will stay for me for at least till the end of this year, but I believe for many more years, because these are huge areas that I would like to dive deep and just uh, go in this direction.
Mhm. So what was different with our coaching that you didn't have before, and how did it help you?
Oh, Arno, you know that there was several milestones, I would say, and the first um, eye-opening thing for me was first deep coaching sessions that we had together. When we did the prioritization, that we made those future visions where I could really feel how it could be if
Hmm.
those images come true.
Hmm.
And already this energy uplifted me. And then I chose the topic, or I chose the priority, and decided to dedicate my time, my efforts, my attention, and all those things just to this one goal. Is just everything started fitting together or creating one puzzle, which is beautiful.
Hmm. So is that the moment when you felt like the coaching was actually solving your problem?
It was the first milestone that I would say shifted me, or I started feeling that I'm moving forward,
Hmm.
and I'm definitely moving in a clear direction, in a direction that I chose myself, consciously and purposefully. And other milestones I would say were all those tools that, even though probably I do not use all of them, but as we were discussing with you, the mere fact that I know that they exist,
Hmm.
and having in mind this feeling that, okay, if I need them, I can pull them from my pocket and use. But now, for example, maybe they are not the best match for me, and I can use something else. I would formulate it in this way.
Yeah, exactly. You received the toolkit and you use the tool that you need in that moment. And when you don't use it, you put it back, and you
hmm
know when to use which tool to move forward.
Yeah. And if I may just, I
Yes,
really
yes.
want to point out one thing that really transformed my life in a certain way, bringing awareness, that conscious and purposeful awareness, in a way that in the moment when you really need it, and then adding to that the layer of being conscious or realizing that you have a choice, and all those small, tiny directions that you have from that point.
Mhm.
This was also one of the big win for me, thanks to you.
Thank you for sharing that. And now to the exciting parts, right? So you were not sure in which direction to go. There was this idea of prioritization. What do I do first? During the course of those months of coaching, you found this direction that really excites you, and that's we practice you telling it to the world. And
Mhm.
last Friday, I received the message, and so what did you tell me in this message, and what happened in your life now?
Yeah, actually, it isn't. As you remember, it happened just one day. The next day after we finished our
Yeah, yeah.
several months coaching practice together, I just got a senior position, and at the same time, maybe 1 hour later, I was officially declared as a participant of a 1 year development program for managers, Navigate Your Tomorrow. And already even the title of the program kind of opens up new doors or new ways where to go, and again in accordance to what my personal goal, what my personal passion is, just to um, create this interconnection between them and take the advantage of it even more. So that was amazing.
That's almost, that's almost funny how clean cut this is. We made your vision, and like every like all the most important goals that you had in these initial visions, they were realized the day when we finished the session. So it's such a great story. So now you not only did you get the promotion, you get the senior position, but you also entered this program of development within your company.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And how does it feel?
It feels like a thrill, and a lot of many doors and new plans and ways to put my passion and put everything that I've already learned and that I already know in practice, finally trying it up on people, on projects, combining it all together. So this is the most exciting thing for me at the moment before we start.
Well, that's great to hear. That's really great to hear from you, Xenia. This is the part of the job that I love the most. Looking at results in my client's life, and I told you from the start that I believe in you. That you have, because in the first session we did before our 3 months practice was before the first Corona lockdown, and
Mm-hmm.
and you told me that there is something about your potential that is unfulfilled and that you want to work on that, and I told you I believe in
Mm-hmm.
your potential. And that's such a nice story to see that this is what happened really after
Yeah.
those 3 months. So I want to thank. No, sorry, go ahead, you want to say
No,
something?
it's just I just wanted to add that this is definitely just the start of one of the first steps, because quite far from the potential, which is, I don't know, it's an indiscernible even for me now, and that's how it should be, I believe. But the fact that we put that North Star together with you, and that helps every day to calibrate and focus on the right things, it's very essential.
Xenia, thank you so much for taking the time for sharing your great story, and I wish you a lot of happiness on your path toward this North Star, realizing your potential. Of course, it's not fully realized, but now you're really on the way, and this is an important milestones. So I hope that you will enjoy it, and that you will make it on your way to become this world-class communication and negotiation expert that you already are.
Yes, exactly.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.